Let's review the whole procedure from entering the dojo to leaving the dojo. Advance the Embu or practice position, transfer the sword to the right hand, and bow to the shinza. Transfer the sword to the left hand, turn so that the shinza is to your upper left, spread the hakama gently from left to right with your right hand, and kneel in place, the left knee first. Place the sword sideways in front of you so that the edge of this blade is turned outward. Focus your mind on the sword and bow towards it. Pick up the sword with both hands and secure it in your sash. Let's look at a model example of Iai, a combination of proper state of mind, precise sword technique, and correct form. Ippon-me, mae. Draw the sword completely. Stamp the right foot forward and simultaneously cleave your opponent's temple. Raise the sword above the head as if to thrust to the rear, and follow immediately with a downstroke. For the next practice, take 2 to 3 small steps backward to the right position. Turn clockwise and sit formally in seiza fashion with your back to the shinza. Nihon-me, ushiro. Turn counterclockwise, pivoting on the right knee. Strike your enemy's temple the moment you face him. The foot movement is different from ippon-me. Turn right and sit in seiza to prepare for the next form. Sanbon-me, ukenagashi. Draw your sword upward and deflect the adversary's blow. At the same time, turn your upper body slightly towards him to protect your body. Follow with a slanting downward stroke from the left shoulder. Release the right hand and re-grip the tsuka palm down using a backhand grip and replace the sword in the saya. At the same time, lower your rear knee to the floor. Yonhon-me, tsuka ate. Watch how the tsuka is aimed correctly at the front opponent's solar plexus, how the right elbow extended when piercing the rear enemy, and how the downstroke is executed. (5 本目) 袈裟切り Strike upwards at an angle and without pausing, execute a return diagonal downstroke. Draw the right foot back and assume the hasso position to show your zanshin. Draw the left foot back and simultaneously arc the blade from your center downward into chiburi and replace the sword in the saya. (6 本目) 諸手突き The main points are cleave down to the chin, pierce the solar plexus from the two-down position, and withdraw the sword and turn, watching the rear opponent as you raise the sword over your head from your left side. (7 本目) 三方切り When drawing your sword and striking your enemy on the right, cleave down to his chin. Turn and face the left, immediately following with a downstroke. (8 本目) 顔面当て Strike the adversary firmly between the eyes with the tsukagashira. Turn and pierce the rear opponent in the solar plexus, and then turn counterclockwise to deliver a downstroke to the front. (9 本目) 添え手突き Watch how the hand supports the blade and how it's thrust into your opponent's stomach. (10 本目) 四方切り When striking with the tsuka, hit hard and accurately with the flat of the tsuka. When piercing, both elbows should be tucked in. After finishing the embu, sit and remove the sword from your sash. Stand it up in front of your right knee with the blade facing inwards. Lay it down quietly to the left so that it's now lying across in front of you. Bow to the sword and then stand it up in the center in front of you. Slide your left hand down from the middle of the saya and pick it up. Stand and at the same time align your rear foot with the front to assume the formal standing position, sword in hand. Bow to the shinza. Transfer the sword to your left hand and assume the formal standing position again. Step back a couple of steps, starting with your left foot, turn clockwise and exit.